Alright, hello everyone. How are you? It's Kay. So this is the 11th of December 2022 on Sunday. So today I will be doing the weekly forecast. As this has been a weekly topic on every Sunday, I share my analysis on Forex pairs on my watch list, also gold, WTI, and index, and also BTC USD. And then also we will review the news for this week. So let's start right now, since we have lots of pairs, lots of markets to cover. Okay, so let me switch screen now and say hi to everyone. Thanks so much everyone for joining. TSM, Master of, thanks so much. Okay, Angel and Rajesh, Ashish, Kenley, John, SAS, Robert, Augustine, and everyone else. Thanks so much for joining today. So now let me switch to trading view, and I will be doing first Forex pairs from Euro USD all the way down to Swiss franc JPY. So since this is weekend, let me talk about the weekly time frame today. So as per weekly time frame from Euro USD, it's last week was doji and Chikou span touching. So if the market breaks 1.0598, then what happens is that that will be the doji break on the weekly, and Chikou span will be above candles, and that will be a good timing to buy. So I'm buy biased on this one, and target is the Kumo Senko span B or 1.07836. So this is bullish for me on this Euro USD. Okay, so I start to cover Forex from Euro USD all the way down to the Swiss franc JPY today. And I see more and more members now. Thank you so much for joining again. Levinas, SMG, and Tony, Sahar, Barat, Sina, Tarcisio. Thanks so much for joining also. So now let me move on to the next pair, which is the Euro AUD. Euro AUD has been ranging, and I was waiting for the break of the resistance, and I think it was last Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, it was last Wednesday. I think the market broke, but then the close price became below the resistance, and Thursday, Friday was a retracement. So based on the weekly and the daily, it's flat. So simply I'm waiting for the breakout towards either direction. And most likely Euro AUD continue to be range, so I will simply stay away. And the next one is a Euro Pound. Euro Pound on the weekly is also flat. So waiting for the support level breakout of 0.85465. And then the market goes down to Kumo. It's my analysis. And Euro JPY, this one is also ranging throughout the week, and right now there is an inside bar. So, and this is more of a bearish, and the Chikou span is very close to candles. So I'm waiting for the market breaks the weekly Kijun Sen and the support, which is 140.687. Yeah, and then the market may go down to Kumo, will be the target. So Euro JPY is sell bias for me. Alright, and Kevin, Manish, thanks so much for joining also. Okay, next pair is the Euro CAD. Euro CAD has been bullish, and I think the market goes up to 1.46381. The Kumo breakout on the weekly was significant last week. And after Tenkan Kijun Gold Cross and Chikou span breakout, I think this Kumo breakout becomes more reliable. So I think uptrend will be continuous. And especially you can see that when it broke the Kumo part was very thick. And when the market breaks the thick part of the Kumo, usually it continues to be bullish. So Euro CAD is one of the best pairs for me based on the weekly time frame. So next one is the Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc is now ranging in the P wave, and Kijun Sen is down. Senko Span A is also down, but Kumo itself is flat. When Kumo looks bearish, like this, like before, like in this area, then I would say that this is bearish. But since Kumo is flat, this Kijun Sen angle may be fake. So Euro Swiss franc will be my low priority this week. And then now next one is the USD-JPY. USD-JPY for me is bearish, and right now there is an inside bar on the weekly below Kijun Sen. And the market just broke the Kijun Sen 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. So I don't think the market comes back to Kijun Sen that soon, because usually the market comes back to Kijun Sen in 26 candles in average. So my view is bearish on this USD-JPY, and the market might go down to the Kumo this week. So next one is the USD-CAD. USD-CAD has been ranging now, but weekly is bullish. So my view is bullish trend. I think the market goes up to 1.38087, the previous resistance of the outside bar. We have a Kumo up, Kijun Sen is pointing up, and Kumo is not too thin. This is okay thickness. So my view is bullish on USD-CAD, so let me mark this one also. And next one is the USD-Swiss franc. USD-Swiss franc is bearish because it broke the support and it's downtrending. I am still waiting for the downtrending, especially on the daily time frame. If you check it, it broke the support, and this is a bearish in the waves. And I think this continues down like this way. So yeah, USD-Swiss franc, I will continue to look for the setting edge. And moving on to pound base pairs. So pound USD is bullish. Last week was doji. So once the doji break happens, that will be very strong. So let's wait for the breakout of 1.23521 and plan to buy and target to either Senko Span A, Kumo, or the previous resistance level 1.2668. In the daily shows it's bullish also. It's above the Tenkan Sen, so it's bullish. So I wait for the breakout and buy. So pound USD is good. I will mark this one also. Yeah, and pound JPY has been ranging, so I simply stay away. Even daily time frame still range. It broke the P wave bullish, but because it's range, it may reverse. It may go back to Kumo. So yeah, pound JPY for me is a low priority to check this week. And pound CAD has been bullish. I think some of you made some nice profits on pound CAD. As a trend follower, this one is also nice. The market is reaching to the top, the resistance level of 1.73721 level, because it just broke the Kumo on the weekly. And daily chart is also bullish. So I think this bullishness will continue. So from tomorrow, Monday, usually it's my day off, but pound CAD may be an exception. If I find entry timing on pound CAD, I take it and buy and hold. And the next one is pound AUD. Pound AUD still waiting for the Kumo Senko Span B breakout, as well as the previous resistances on 1.8198. And last week was doji, still within the Kumo, so lower time frames may spike. But Pound AUD, I was waiting for the break, and I saw the market was breaking on the daily time frame on the 6th of December, and then it started to reverse. So I am waiting for the breakout to buy, and this may happen this week. So Pound AUD, I marked this one also. And then Pound Swiss franc, it's been ranging, still waiting for the break of the resistance also, 1.1577. And then the market goes up to Kumo, is my projection. And next one is the AUD base pairs. So AUD USD has been ranging. Last week doji, no trend and no trace. AUD CAD has been uptrending too, and it broke the Kumo also. It broke the Kumo, it broke the resistance level from the week of 2nd of May this year. So I think the market goes up to the next resistance level, which is 0.9350. So my view is bullish on the AUD CAD pair. Next one is the AUD JPY. It has been ranging, and this is the neckline of head and shoulders. So let's wait for the breakout of 90.88 and plan to sell. And the breakout may happen this week. I will cover the news soon after I screen all these pairs and markets. But we have many big news. So these big news may cause these major support and resistance levels breakout. So yeah, again, AUD JPY still waiting for the support level breakout, and the AUD Swiss franc is still flat, but Kumo down, Kijun Sen down. So on the weekly chart, it has been bearish, and yeah, Kijun Sen will be still pointing down this week. So my view is bearish on the AUD Swiss franc. Okay, and the next one is the CAD JPY. Still waiting for the break of the support 99.47 after double top and the neckline breakout. The market has been bearish. It also broke the support too. So and now it's going into Kumo, so lower time frames may spike. So you have to be careful on your risk management. But CAD/JPY is about to break the support, so I wait for that break and plan to sell. And just quickly checking the daily time frame. The market has been ranging last week. So yeah, we have to be patient to wait for the breakout on the support. Alright, next one is the CAD Swiss franc. This one has been bearish. So if you are the trend follower, you may be able to get some nice pips on this one. And the market is going down to the next supports, which are 0.6818 and 0.6745. So this one is also one of my top priorities this week. And that I will make an exception to take trades on Monday if the market continue to be downtrend. And finally, Swiss franc JPY. This one is ranging on the weekly, and the Kijun Sen is very close. So this week, it may touch the Kijun Sen. So my view is bearish on Swiss franc JPY. Daily shows like this, the market was still on that Kijun Sen. So this week, it may be resisted by the Kumo and goes down is my view. But I'm still waiting for the break of the support 142.84 and sell afterwards. So these are my overview on these forex pairs on my watch list. So now let me cover gold. Okay, XAU USD gold on the weekly time frame. Last week was doji, and I'm still waiting for the breakout of that doji on 1808.12 and target to Kumo, Senko span A level. So my view is bullish gold. I will continue to monitor this one. Okay, and WTI is bearish. It broke the support. Kumo is down now. Kijun Sen points down. Tenkan Sen is also down. Chikou span below candles. So this week, it may go down to 66.25. Okay, and let's see. Next pair I want to, next market I want to check is index. So, starting from Nikkei. Nikkei has been ranging and no trend. So, no direction. We can't really see which direction it's going. And Dow Jones, last week was retracement. And this downtrend may continue this week because it broke the previous doji support of 33,577. And Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so that means it may come back to Kijun Sen. It may break Kumo and come back to Kijun Sen is my view. Daily looks like this. Daily chart, Kumo is up, bullish. Kijun Sen is pointing up, but we may see head and the shoulders. And the neckline breakout may happen this week. So if you're planning to buy, you have to wait for the breakout of the resistance, or at least you want to wait for the next N wave, bullish on the week on the daily time frame to buy. And make sure Kumo remains bullish, Kijun Sen remains up, and Chikou span remains above candles. Otherwise, the market goes range. And the next one I want to check is the Nasdaq. Nasdaq on the weekly has been ranging below Kijun Sen, so this is more bearish in range. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and Chikou span touching. So no direction on this one. And S&P 500 is also bearish. So last week I was thinking that the market breaks the trend line. There were 4 resistances by this trend line. So you also want to draw the line on your chart and wait for that breakout. But even if it breaks, then there will be a Kumo here. And when the market goes into Kumo, it usually becomes spiky until it breaks. So I think the plan is to wait for the Kumo breakout and buy if you want to keep holding in the longer term. But so far, the market is still below the Kumo and below the trend line. Chikou span touching, so this is range to downtrend still. And next one is the Euro stocks. Euro stocks broke the Kumo a couple weeks ago, and last week was bearish. But this is still bullish above Kumo. So simply wait for the breakout of the resistance of 4024.1. And FTSE 100 has been ranging too. It reached to the resistance and it was almost breaking. Daily time frame looks like this. So it was almost breaking. It broke actually. Technically it broke the resistance and then retraced back. Went below the Tenkan Sen on this daily time frame. However, Kumo is bullish, Kijun Sen bullish. So this week it may be touching the Kijun Sen and then be supported and goes up. So FTSE 100, I think it's still bullish. And CAC France. CAC France weekly is also above Kumo, just like FTSE 100. So this is bullish. This was also the breakout of the neckline of this W bottom and Kumo breakout. So it's bullish. And the daily shows it's also bullish. Kumo is bullish. And Kijun Sen is pointing up. Chikou span above candles. So I think the market breaks the new resistance and continue to be bullish. And next, DAX index. DAX was also bullish, but last week it came down within the Kumo on the weekly chart. So DAX is more to the bearish side, to range. Daily looks still bullish, but once the market breaks the trend line, then it may continue to go down to Kijun-sen. So wait for the Kijun-sen bounce, and buy will be the plan. And then let me also mention the Nifty chart. So Nifty weekly is still bullish because above Tenkan-sen simply, and Chikou span above candles. Last week was retracement. However, this is still bullish. So this week may be bullish trend. And the daily shows that the market touched the Kijun-sen. Market touched Kijun-sen and also the previous resistance. So if it breaks Kijun-sen on daily, then you need to stay away because it may turn bearish. But as long as price above Kijun-sen, you can still plan to buy and expect it breaks the new high. And next one is AU200. This one is ranging still, but this week may be bullish because it broke the neckline of W bottom and then retracing now. And it actually retraced exactly to the neckline of 7125.7. So this week it may be supported and goes up. So AU200 is my bullish bias. And finally Hansen index, Hansen HSI. This one broke the Kijun-sen, so in the short term, in lower time frames, it's bullish. But the weekly, I think it goes up to Kumo and then may range. And daily looks like this. Daily is bullish. Yeah, Kumo is up, Kijun-sen up, Tenkan-sen is up, and Chikou span above candles, above Kumo also. So this one is bullish now in a daily time frame. Okay, and finally, let me cover BTC USD. Cryptos BTC USD weekly still bearish because Kumo is down, Kijun-sen is down, and price below Tenkan-sen and Chikou span below the candles. So this is bearish. If this is a Forex, I will look for the selling edge, but because I don't trade cryptos, this is just my idea to share. And here is a daily time frame. Daily shows its range. Daily is ranging to bullish because of this N wave bullish. It broke the Kijun-sen also, so it may come back to Kumo. But the Kumo itself is very thick here, so that may be resisted and goes down to follow the weekly downtrend. So yeah, BTC USD is still bearish unless it breaks the daily Kumo. Okay, so that covered the market on my watch list. So let me finally cover news because we have so many big news. We have to double check. So before you take trades every day this week, make sure to check news. And if there's big news ahead, then please stay away and come back after the news. So Monday 12th, tomorrow, there is no news, no big news. Tuesday 13th, there is a BOC's governance speech in Canada. And then in UK, ILO, unemployment rate, and CPI in Germany, and Euro, and CPI ex-food energy in the US. And 14th, Wednesday, there is RBA Governor Low speech in Australia, and Tankan in Japan, and CPI in UK, and also rate decision in the US and FOMC. And Thursday, 15th, there is a GDP report in New Zealand, and employment change in Australia. And 15th, Thursday, there is rate decision, interest rate in Switzerland, and also monetary policy summary, rate decision in UK, and also another monetary policy in Euro, and retail sales in the US, and ECB press conference in Euro. So Thursday we have so many big news. And Friday the 16th, there are a couple of big news. One is S&P Global Composite PMI, and also manufacturing PMI in Germany, and also Euro, also composite PMI in Euro and UK. Yeah, so that's it. So like this, we have so many big news, and we have to be careful. I mean, before the news, don't take trades because it may spike. It's a case, especially in the year of 2022. After summertime, the news can be very tricky and very aggressive. So yeah, so that's a news overview. Okay, so now let me check some comments until the end of the live for the next 10 minutes or so. But yeah, again, thanks so much for joining for today's live stream. Yeah, please, if you liked it, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. And also please subscribe, because my YouTube channel, thanks to everybody's support and help, it's reaching up to 60K almost soon. And once it reaches to 6K subscribers, I will be doing a special long live stream, maybe 12 hours or more longer live stream someday, in January maybe, usually. So yeah, hopefully I think it will reach within December. Okay, so yeah, thanks so much again everyone for joining today. Okay, let me see some comments. XAG, right, it's also bullish. Right, XAG is also bullish. Right. Okay, thank you for joining everyone again. Good to see you. Archback says, hello K, if you can't find any signal for break even but the price keeps going up, at how many pips until you put in break even all anyways? I have 2 or 3 patterns when I set the break even line. So if the market just keeps going up, if you can't find any signals, then it depends on how many pips it goes up. If it goes up like enough pips, I would say, like you check the volatility in the market, you check the N waves on the time frame that you take in, and you can move the stop loss to break even when the price moves up towards your direction with the pips of the previous N wave is one way to do. So if previous N wave is 20 pips or 30 pips, 40 pips, then you can set the break even. I think that's a bit conservative, but I think that's the safest way to set the break even. And after you set the break even, then simply leave chart for a couple of hours. Yeah, that's what I usually do. After I set the break even, I don't monitor closely anymore because I don't lose. Okay, all right. Thanks so much for joining everyone again. Okay, so Nifty 50 I covered already, so please check the archive. But it's bullish. It's bullish for me. Okay, Manish says, hi sir, why we don't sell and buy at resistance and support by Kumo, as today resistance and support breakout mostly fails. So yeah, if you see the patterns of fading the breakouts, then you have to wait for the clear breakout. Yeah, but basically I trade before the break happens. If I can see more buyers near resistance by Kumo, Kijun-sen, and Chikou span and other confirmations, then I buy before the breakout of the resistance so that once it breaks, I can earn big pips in shorter time, so that will be more time efficient to make profits. But with the proper risk management, I risk 2% per trade and it should be fine. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Michael says, I used to watch this live actual time when I was in Dubai, and now I'm Philippine. I'm watching at 10 p.m., but it worth the wait. Oh, thank you so much for your comment. Yeah. Okay, Juan, and yeah, you're welcome. Boot, you're welcome also. Thank you so much for the comments. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chitan says, I'm from India. I really want to do trade in Forex and gold. Can you please tell me any broker in India or in foreign so I can trade through it? I am using XM, so you can try and see if you can use XM in India, because I'm not really sure. And I am not really too sure about the brokers in India, so I recommend to do your own research and find the good broker locally. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about which broker is good, because I think it depends on the region, and the restrictions among the regions is different, and the laws against trading might be different. So I don't want to really say which one is the best. Yeah, especially like after I came to Dubai from Japan, the regulations are so much different. So I can't, for example, use Japanese brokers anymore. So yeah, I think it depends on the region. Okay, SMG says, hello Kason, great market reviews. Someone said we should look at market time frame like a house. If you look at monthly chart, you should ignore, imagine it's a house and so on. We should respect rules. That's exactly right. Yes, house, or maybe you can view a yearly chart as a globe, and monthly chart as a country, and the weekly chart as the prefectures and so on. You can do analogies like that too. Yeah, so it's a multiple time frame analysis and multiple layers of the view in the markets, and that's what I do. So I use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo in higher time frames. Higher time frames for me are from monthly down to 30 minutes. I use Ichimoku, and then when it comes to entry, I use 5-minute time frame and capture exact trading edge NM5. Okay. All right. Yeah, Masmood, you're welcome. You're welcome. Would you do giveaway for the special live stream? I don't think so. I think I will just share some trades, share some contents in psychology or risk management. Okay, Juan, what is your trading strategy? Price action? My strategy is Ichimoku plus price action in multiple time frames. If you want to know about my strategy, then come to my webpage. So here's my webpage. You can find it on the below description, and hover over on free download and click KTS, K's trading strategy. And in this webpage, you can find the download that you can download for free. And also, if you scroll down, you can find the series of videos that explain my strategy. I explained about the concept of my strategy and entry, how to identify a trending market, and how to confirm the trending market, entry, exit, and the risk in psychology management. So yeah, this is where you can find my strategy overview. Of course, this is not everything. This is just the tip of iceberg, and but you can have a sense of what I look at and how I screen chart and so on with these videos. Okay, let's see. What do you think? If you go to someone's house, you have to be polite. So she said, we look at the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour and take it like a house. If monthly says get in, then weekly says no doubt, no don't trade. Then you can follow the you can take the monthly to trade and ignore the weekly time frame. Okay, Augustine says, is there a way to determine if the price reversal is going to be for a long period of or if it will go back towards our direction apart from reversal doji candle? Yeah, there are so many other types of price actions that can capture the reverse. So doji break, doji engulfing breakout, and double top, and head and shoulders. These can be reversal patterns. Prince of Sorrow says, hi Kay, do you trade high impact news? I don't trade at the news. But if I keep holding the trade and if I set the break even before the news, then I keep holding the trade. But I don't trade new, I don't put new positions in the news. Okay. Augustine says AD on Friday was UT, but then it reversed as soon as I went in. Oh, AD means AUD USD, you mean? And let's see, even though the line were UT means, what's UT? I exited with a small loss. After that, the price went up again. I always end up losing the trade. So yeah, I think you have to fix your exit timing in that case. I think your exit timing may be too early. Yeah. So you might want to take some other strategy for exit timing, a bit lagging exit timing, and back test on it to make it work. Okay, Jitendra says, when the market enters range, should we have to exit or wait with the positions? I think it depends what kind of range it is in the market. If it's range, but if you see N wave bullish when you're buying it, then you can still keep holding. But in a range, if you start to see bearish in the waves, then you may want to exit. And that's just one of the examples. But within the range, you can also check the lower time frame and check the lower time frame conditions and which way the market's going. Most likely, the market breaks towards the direction of the lower time frame. Okay, Guromi Metz says, I watched news report that China was in Saudi talking about oil trade in yuan dollar and they agreed. Okay, yeah, I heard that news also. Yeah, okay. Oh, Manish, thank you for the comment. And Augustine, AUDCAD, yeah, I think it's bullish. AUD USD, yeah, I wait for the breakout of the resistance. Weekly is above Kijun Sen, so target is 0.6918 or to the Kumo on that market. Okay. So I guess I will end the live for now. So again, thank you so much for joining everyone. And I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. If it's already nighttime for you in Asian time, then please have a great night. And hopefully we can capture nice pips next week and until the end of this year. Okay, so again, thanks so much. And until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now. またね. Thanks so much.